That wasn't our best high five. That was much better.
Hello.
Today we're making drinks. It's very exciting.
So we have 4 drink recipes. All of them are pretty sweet because we want them to actually taste good.
And all of them have a virgin counterpart, so you can make these even if you're under 21.
Yeah, so we'll be making 8 drinks, but basically 4 and then an alcoholic and non-alcoholic version of each one.
These are drinks that we invented ourselves.
A lot of brainstorming went into these. It's quite possible someone else has done it before, but...
As far as we know, we made these drinks.
Our first drink is basically a White Claw vodka Collins. So it has sweet and sour, vodka, and White Claw. I can do it. The first thing I'm gonna add is 2 ounces of sweet and sour mix. This is non-alcoholic. It's just lemon, lime, sugar, and water if you want to make it yourself. I'm adding 1 shot of vodka, which is 1.5 ounces. The last thing is basically fill it like most of the way with White Claw. You can use any flavor of White Claw that you prefer. And then we use cranberry ice cubes in most of our citrusy mixed drinks because they won't dilute your drink, they'll just make it taste better as they melt.
Now I'm going to make the non-alcoholic one. The non-alcoholic one is a little bit easier. It's pretty much just sweet and sour, LaCroix, and the cranberry ice cubes. So I'm adding 2 ounces of sweet and sour. And now I'm going to use LaCroix. So I'm just going to add as much as I think is necessary.
Look how pretty the ice cubes make your drink.
Cheers. That's actually pretty good.
We've made the alcoholic one before, but we've never made the non-alcoholic one. Wonder why.
There's like a lot of juice.
This one pretty much does not taste like alcohol. It is very dangerous because you'll taste it and be like, it needs to be way stronger, but it's actually already a drink and a half in one drink, so it doesn't really need to be stronger. This one's definitely better. That's a life hack to know about every drink. It's worse once you add the alcohol. An old-fashioned without the alcohol is a sugar cube, so think about that.
It tastes like a liquid fruit roll-up.
Tastes really good. It's a perfect drink to have by the pool and feel fancy and like you're treating yourself and your life is not falling into shambles during quarantine. I don't know, is that just me?
She might be projecting a little bit.
I feel like making like a nice drink, like a treat yourself drink that's like non-alcoholic, just like fancy or something you wouldn't normally do, makes you feel so much better about your whole day. How come my ice melted slower than yours?
Well, probably
because the White Claw was refrigerated.
Oh, I was about to try to be scientific, like, oh, maybe like the vodka, you know, lower density. It doesn't really actually make sense.
Okay, should we chug the rest? I'm getting bored.
Are you okay? Need some water?
No, I'll just use this one. It's really not that bad. I swear it's not that bad. I'm just weak and I hate alcohol.
Which is why we're showing you this, so that you can know what an alcohol hater drinks.
I'm literally like crying. I was only drink 1. I can't even fit 8 drinks of this size in my stomach.
So we're back after a couple days of rest.
Last time we tried to film this video, I got a migraine from, I guess, the lighting that we were using to make our YouTube video lit. So it is new and improved lighting that hopefully won't make my head split into a million pieces this time. Anyways, we're gonna continue where we left off. So the second drink we're making is basically Dalgona coffee with Kahlua. You're probably familiar with Dalgona coffee if you've been on TikTok at all this spring. It is the whipped coffee that you take instant coffee, sugar, hot water, and then whisk it or shake it until it becomes light colored and super fluffy. So we're gonna be doing that now, and then the virgin one is just Dalgona coffee as is. You pour it over milk and ice. And the alcoholic one is Dalgona coffee with Kahlua. When I make this for just myself, I would do 2 tablespoons of every ingredient. If you put less water in, it's easier to whisk it, especially if you're whisking it by hand. So like maybe like 1.5 tablespoons of water and then 2 of everything else. Oh, you can also, if you like your drink sweeter, you can add extra sugar. Just kind of mess around with it. Approximately equal parts, doesn't have to be equal, whatever you're feeling in the moment. I'm feeling more sugar. Oh, that's enough. So at the beginning, it looks basically like black coffee, like super dark. It's also very bitter at the beginning, but then by the time you finish whipping it, it's actually pretty sweet. It tastes like how coffee smells. Okay, so now we're gonna we have 2 cups with ice in them. We're gonna pour milk into both cups, and then we're gonna put Kahlua in one of the cups and spoon this over both of them.
Unmeasured, because we're professionals.
I'm definitely not addicted to this drink. If you want, you can also make this drink with Bailey's. Both taste good. Basically, everything is up to you when you're watching this video. Isn't it kind of pretty, guys?
You could just drink that.
You could. Kahlua and cream. Also, I definitely consider this drink more of a dessert. Like, definitely don't replace your daily coffee with this. But like, if you ever want to treat yourself. Okay, now we're gonna get our eco-friendly straws because it just makes it easier to drink, and stir it up.
I definitely agree that this tastes like a dessert.
Mine's kind of strong.
Strong in coffee or strong in alcohol?
Strong in Kahlua flavor.
Yeah, this is really strong in Kahlua. Maybe we should have just done 1 ounce.
Okay, 1 ounce. 1 ounce of Kahlua.
Oops.
Oops.
Still good though. 1 ounce of Kahlua. It's not a very strong drink. You're not gonna get hammered.
You're not supposed to get hammered off any of these. Okay, the first one actually. This drink is very tropical, I guess you could say. It is orange juice, pineapple juice, Malibu, and frozen strawberries.
Oh, you didn't freeze any strawberries.
I told you to. You specifically said you were going to.
Oops.
So last time we tried to film this video, we forgot to freeze strawberries, and I was like, oh man, we forgot to freeze strawberries. Oh, we didn't freeze strawberries. And then we were like, oh, we gotta redo because we're filming it for the 2nd time, so we'll remember to freeze strawberries. And this morning at breakfast, JC cut up a whole bunch, put them in a Tupperware, and then didn't put them in the freezer.
They're just not frozen.
Why did you put them in there if you weren't gonna just put it in the freezer? So, we do not have frozen strawberries for this next drink. We'll be using regular strawberries.
Which I think will be fine.
Should be okay. So we're gonna make this one in a shaker. This is the alcoholic version. The non-alcoholic version is exactly the same, just no Malibu. In typical drinks, they would do like 1 ounce of everything, but we're doubling it because our cups are really big. Also, you definitely don't need a shaker to make this. You can just stir it like a normal person. I just have this fancy bartending kit because I thought it looked very adult, and I want to be one of those someday. Put some in. All right, how is it?
It's pretty good. I can't taste alcohol in it at all.
So good. We've decided we're not going to make the non-alcoholic version of this because it's the exact same thing we just showed you, but without the Malibu. It feels kind of pointless, and we already have a lot of drinks to drink. Oh yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I feel like you could even add some vodka to this and it'd be a-okay.
Make it stronger at your own discretion.
Drink responsibly.
The last one we're gonna make, they actually are kind of different for the alcoholic and the non-alcoholic version. It has blue curacao, cream of coconut, Malibu, and pineapple juice. So we're putting 2 ounces of cream of coconut in, half an ounce of blue curacao. I don't know if it's just me, this is supposed to taste like orange, but it really just tastes very strongly blue to me. I think that's just a mental block. Whenever I taste blue things, they don't taste like anything other than blue. And then we're gonna do 2 ounces of pineapple juice. What do you think? And then 1.5 ounces of Malibu. And then we're just gonna pour it into a cup with ice.
It's pretty good. It's pretty strong in coconut.
Yeah, this is really good. Again, it doesn't really taste alcoholic. Tastes like a very delicious tropical smoothie. So now we're gonna make the non-alcoholic one. That's gonna include cream of coconut, pineapple juice, and LaCroix. It's not gonna look the same as the original because blue curacao has alcohol in it. The non-alcoholic version is not gonna be blue. 3 ounces of pineapple juice. That one looks pretty. This one looks very pina colada. Pretty strongly coconut. It is good though. If you have pineapple juice and cream of coconut, I would highly recommend that one. So now we're gonna pour in LaCroix and see if that makes it better, worse, or the same. I'm just gonna fill it.
Okay.
That's cool. It looks like a float. Now I want to try this foamy stuff that appeared on the top. It tastes like air. Cranberry coconut flavored air.
It actually tastes pretty good.
Okay, I'm gonna stir this.
I'm a little bit surprised that it tastes good.
This is a treat yourself drink for real. This is good.
So I wonder what happens if we add LaCroix to this one. Do you think it'll foam up the same way?
I think we should try it.
I'm gonna add some lemon White Claw to the blue drink, whatever we're gonna call it.
We're gonna see what happens and if it tastes good. I love it. Okay, wow.
Alright, I wanna try the blue foam.
Look at it, look at
I'm
it.
looking at it.
Isn't it so
It
cool?
is really cool. So it looks like the coconut, when you get like fizzy stuff go through it, it makes this like cool foamy stuff.
I would not have anticipated that, but it's really cool.
It tastes exactly the same as that one. It's just blue.
Isn't this so cool? Wow. I should become a bartender.
We actually haven't drank them yet, have we?
Oh yeah.
We should probably try it.
I should be a bartender before I even try the drink.
It still doesn't taste alcoholic at all. I'm surprised that even with White Claw, you can't taste the alcohol.
You can't taste the alcohol in White Claw, can you? That is all of our drinks. We showed you how to make 7 different drinks and implied how to make the 8th. Hopefully you enjoy them. Let us know if you try any of them.
Drink responsibly though.
They could try the non-alcoholic one. I will tell you, on every single drink, the non-alcoholic version is just a better tasting version of the original drink.
Whereas the other one is more fun. So these are our drinks.
To review, we haven't named any of them.
Leave in the comments below what you think each of them should be called.
This is White Claw Vodka Collins. This one is Blue Curacao, Malibu, pineapple juice, cream of coconut, and White Claw. This one is pineapple juice, cream of coconut, and LaCroix. This one, Malibu, pineapple juice, orange juice, and strawberries, or any other fruit of your choice. And this one is Dalgona coffee, so that's the whipped coffee with Kahlua. All right.
She didn't need a script for that, she just remembered all that.
I told you, I'm gonna be a bartender. Let us know if you make any of them in the comments, and let us know if you like them. Hopefully you will. Like I said, all of them are pretty sweet. They don't really taste alcoholic at all.
And honestly, you could add a shot of vodka to any and all of them, and it would still be pretty good.
That's basically our theme. Sweet, delicious, treat yourself drinks with the option to add alcohol if you want.
That's all we have for today, so we will see you next week.
Thank you.